Was that second?
Third.
First in 458 Speciale on the special part of
Second.
Texas. We're not going to talk about that shit's violent, yo. I need this car, man. That was perfectly legal. That was like 65 miles per hour. I know it was.
Within the speed limit, for sure.
Yo, this is the car to have, man. 458. If you can buy a 458 Speciale, buy a 458 Speciale. I don't care what else you got in your life. If you got a house you can trade for it, trade for it. Actually gonna make more off this car than you with your house anyway, so it's called appreciation, man.
So this is a Ferrari. Actually, it's a 2015 Ferrari 458 Speciale, but that's not the big picture here. See, Ferrari has a single dominating characteristic that hoards the brand. This little Italian company that was formed and molded in Italy has this uncanny ability to make you not want any other car, ever. The Speciale is a limited edition track-owned version of the standard 458, and at the heart of it is a 4.5-liter V8 that produces right at 600 horsepower at 9,000 RPM, which is just about godlike by any current or past standards. It's faster, lighter, sleeker, and substantially more expensive than its peasant model little brother. It was a last hurrah for the naturally aspirated V8, of which we may never see again, so Ferrari had to get it right. Well, I'm here to say they did. They got it right.
All right, so we're gonna throw this thing in manual. It's automatic, so we're gonna hit automatic to put it in manual. I hate the word automatic, but that just means speed now. It used to mean suck, now it means speed in 2016, so I can deal with automatic now.
Or convenience.
Yeah,
in
convenience,
Houston.
efficiency,
Yeah.
track mode. That's what it should say. It should say track instead of auto. Can't deal with that mess. All right. Second time driving a 458 Speciale. First time was in Maranello. So I ain't gonna lie, dude, what really hooked me on Ferrari was, it was the 90s. Then again, I'm like 31 years old, so I really ain't got too much time before the 90s to fall in love with Ferrari. But the V12s, those Formula One V12, like it was pretty much better than any video game or porn flick that I can think of at the time. Seriously, I could listen to them all day, man. And I mean, the Ferrari F50, that was my Holly Berry. That was really I would put it on the poster, on the wall, touch it, look at it, think about it. F50 was my Holly Berry, man. It was crazy. And then they start releasing these track special models. As you know, God, that sounds good. You know, the 360 CS, the 430 Scuderia, you know, both of them with the focus of medium displacement V8, high revving with at that time, single clutch automatic transmission. And they were good cars, like dang good cars. But then they released this thing, dude, this 458 Speciale, and they pretty much set the bar. I mean, if it's not obvious, I kind of like Ferrari. Ferrari is my thing. But yeah, I'm kind of biased, so I'm gonna try to be unbiased about this. But the 458 Speciale, you can't buy this anymore. I mean, Wendy got one. You can't buy it new. Ferrari has moved on from the 458 to the 488 now. But that's what makes this car so special, man. Because the 488 is a twin turbo, and it doesn't do that. It can't make that noise with that immediacy. This is the last, or more than likely the last, naturally aspirated, non-hybrid V8 Ferrari will ever make. And that makes this car unique. And collectors are already seeing that. I mean, what the car brand new was $300,000 or so? Brand, you know, well, no option, you know, so like that.
Like 350.
But, I mean, heck, now you get lucky to find it $400,000 to $500,000. I mean,
yeah, the mid-fours, that's what they're going
for. What, in a year and a half?
Yeah, the Aperta, which is the convertible version, the Spider version of it. I think they're going to produce 500 of those. The sticker on those, the MSRP was approximately 350 to 400. You'll be lucky if you find one of those now under $800,000.
The purchase of that?
Yeah.
God, I didn't realize they had jumped that
and
quick.
that's in less than 12 months. It's insane.
if you can get an NADA, if you can get a Speciale on the Porta, which is the convertible version of this car, buy it. Seriously, buy it. If you can steal it, you should buy it. You should definitely buy it. So as you know, we can't be in a Ferrari, especially the last NAV8 Ferrari, and not go through a tunnel. Washburn Tunnel, Houston, Texas. I'm in second, 5,000 RPM. Oh, this is what we do. You can't beat that, man. I know, I just want to laugh and play in the atmosphere. I don't know what to do right. I don't know what to say right now. I have no words. I forgot I was filming. I totally forgot I was filming. Just a downshift. What can you say? What do you really do? Shit.
There's not much you can say.
Alright, that's good. Let's head out. That'd be enough for anybody's life. I swear to God.
They're pretty cool.
Oh God, that's insane. Third. Oh God. You can feel the vibrations of your RPMs. Carbon ceramic brakes. Thick. Forward. That's so good, man. It's so good, dude. It's that good. Like, I don't have anything bad to say. I mean, I could ask for a bit more high scream RPM, like the old 360, CS, but you can get that with aftermarket parts. You can get that, but oh man, this thing right here.
Yeah, the only thing on this car that not a lot of thought went into was the stereo. I mean, it had.
Y'all know I like the stereo too.
Yeah. Arguably, you've got the sound of the engine, but still, you want half decent stereo.
I know you want something to listen to. People don't understand that. You want to listen to music, man.
It's okay.
It's I want to be mad, and it's just.
It's not something to complain about.
Yeah, I know, right? Look, the DRS sign is on. Look, they have a drag reduction system on this car, so the diffuser adjusts, in the higher speeds to reduce drag, so you get to that magical 202 miles per hour number, that we typically try behind McDonald's and Walmart, places we shouldn't really try. But hey, as long as you get there, that's what matters, right?
The speed that we never nearly got close to on this little trip.
I know, you were. So it's funny you mentioned earlier about the gearbox, because the 360 and the 430 Scuderia both had the single clutch transmissions.
Yeah.
And then before I went to the dual clutch transmissions on the 458 and obviously in the Speciale. Now, the difference in this to me versus the other was that you felt the other transmissions. You almost felt engaged with the car. Like it was more natural, like I'm kind of shifting myself. It's not all the whole
very
car.
Mechanical. You know where you're
mechanical,
at. You know what gear you're in.
Exactly.
This, you can glide through pretty quickly and lose track of what
It's
gear
extremely smooth, yeah. And that's, I kind of miss the old feel, of the other transmissions. At the same time, Ferrari doesn't really give a damn what we want to feel. Ferrari, we all know Ferrari cares about one thing: winning Formula One races. That's it. They want a fast car. They're going to give you the fastest thing, but they're still going to keep the passion. So you kind of just deal with it, and every single gear feels like it never really died. It's always alive, but that's the beauty of a dual clutch transmission, right? You have this gears already spinning.
Exactly. Even in 7th gear, you put your foot down, give it some throttle, it's gonna go.
Yeah, it's rolls. It's rolls. There's no hesitation. It's always in progress. I mean, that's what efficiency is, getting more speed, better lap times, better acceleration. That's where we are in these days. So you can be mad, but I kind of can't be mad. And I can't believe I'm saying this, but I kind of don't miss the manual in this car. And I love a manual transmission, but I'm not really sure I would get a manual transmission in this car. I think I would rather an older Ferrari with a manual versus a manual in this. And I feel like for saying that because I'm a manual transmission person. And I can't get to it. I can't do it. I don't know, what's your...
Yeah, I'm a big fan of automatics. Growing up in the UK, obviously, we always have manual cars there. It's very rare that you see an automatic car. So when I moved to the US and got in an automatic car, which is why I've not had an automatic car before. It's so much easier stopping and starting. And this has some some convenience about it when you're driving it around town. But all you have to do is flick that button, put it into the F1 mode, paddle shift,
Hey, Rob.
and there you go.
Oh,
You get the best of both worlds.
4.5 liter, 597 horsepower V8, with 9,000 RPM red line. The best of the best in Ferrari vehicles, and you cannot get past this. Now, in comparison to the, some of the competitors, the GT3, GT3 RS, McLaren, 650, 675 LT, things like that. People like to compare the Porsche. I'll compare with the Porsche because, I like Porsche. I mean, the GT3 is, it's good. It always fights above its weight. This is what it does. But this is another extended league. To me, this is a little bit more major league than the GT3. As much as I love Porsche, I can't have them on the same level because it just doesn't make you feel the same way. But then again, it's $100,000 more, so it better make you feel different.
Yeah, you want to feel that difference.
It better do something different. So that Italian passion comes alive in this car. But but in general, this is the car that you'll never get tired of. It's a car you never want to sell, and it's a car that you really probably will never see again. You're not going to see this produced again. I can't really see it based on the current trend of the laws and the economical situation and just everything. I can't really see Ferrari doing this again, at least for a very long time. So take a look at what may be, in my opinion, one of the best Ferraris and automobiles ever produced. If you can buy one, buy it. You won't regret it, at all. Oh, it sounds so good. I love it, man.
This is private property.
Oh. Hey, don't worry about it right now. I got I'm trespassing.
You what?
I'm trespassing.